You guys, what is going on? I just jumped in another car. This is a crazy day. This is Win from Calgary, Alberta. A bunch of guys came over this weekend for the Driven show at the Pacific Coliseum. So I'm driving a couple of cars. Not going to say where we are, but it's a great road. Win, thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you so much for bringing out your car. So first off, while we're just getting a feel for this, tell me a little bit about the car and what you've done to it.
It is a S14 Nissan 240. It has a SR20 VE. It has a BorgWarner 8374, controlled by a Link ECU.
Right. Okay.
2000cc injectors. It's running on a flex fuel setup, so it can run on any kind of mixture of ethanol and fuel.
Right. So you came from Calgary, so you were running on straight 91, I'm guessing, on the way here?
Yeah, just 91.
And then now
you're... an 87.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a little insane. All right, you guys, yeah, so the last time I drove an S14 was about a year, well, no, it was last July, I think, and that one had a 2J running about 600 at the wheels, and when you said this has about 600 horsepower right now?
Yeah. Well, right now we're probably about 550 because I don't have the 85 in here.
Right, okay. And yeah, you guys, as you can see, from what I can tell, this is pretty much like no stone unturned. Like you haven't left anything untouched on this car from what I can tell.
Yeah, suspension, like pretty much everything. Brakes has been upgraded. This is my second S14 chassis. My first one I owned since 1998. And
really?
I sold that like 4 years ago. I had SR20, RB20, 25, 26 in there, and so I know how it feels.
Sure, you've had them all. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but this
cool.
one is a little bit different because we use a SR20 VE head. It comes from an NA Xterra, but it can rev up to about 11,000 RPM with the way the motor is right now.
Wow.
It's running 305-degree cams in there right now, and yet it can still idle and everything. So,
yeah, totally. It's like half throttle there. You're right, it's very smooth though.
Yeah.
It is very smooth. Wow. Yeah, that is unlike anything. That's not what I expected. That is very, like, there's no big, like, okay, waiting.
No rush of power, yeah.
Wow.
It's aggressive, it's very linear.
And that's it, exactly. It's not, like, usually a small displacement four-banger with a big turbo on it it's gonna hit you really hard.
Yeah, but it feels leggy, right? Lazy.
Yeah.
It comes on, but yeah, this comes on really aggressive.
Wow,
but
that
smooth.
is cool. That's really cool.
Makes it addicting to drive.
Yeah, no kidding. The steering's like, is this a stock steering rack or no?
A stock steering rack.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a wheel. This is like insanely tight, like barely having to move it whatsoever. You guys, if I had to put this into like into a couple words of how this car feels, it's tough to drive when you first get in, and it's got an insane amount of power with a really awesome power band. Honestly, unlike any car I've ever experienced. The most similar this car is though, I drove a supercharged S2000. That was probably the most similar in just how the power delivery is, right? But there we go. Oh, I can feel the diff there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can get on over here.
And it has traction control too, right? So that will help with the traction loss in case you on the gas.
Isn't an adjustable traction control at all, or
It's adaptive, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
So when you lose traction, it will start pulling timing.
Oh, so it's not like fuel. It's an actual.
No, it actually removes some timing.
Right.
To help traction. It doesn't actually shut the car down or shut the throttle.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And then we also have a feature that is called flat foot shifting that we designed at the shop.
You just keep your foot in it, or
you hold down the gas and you just basically just blip the clutch and shift gear. But yeah, our system was designed so that it knows where the engine disengage, when the engine actually disengage from the transmission,
right,
to initiate the cut. Most switches out there, it activates too early, right?
Right. What's your shop called, man?
AutoDream.
AutoDream.
Yeah.
This is a
We've been
dream.
there for 15 years.
15 years
now.
That is sick. I like the throttle, man. The throttle's like super touchy.
Good, yeah.
Very sensitive. I like it.
But the power comes on very smooth. Like if we get it straight or some.
And for those of you who don't know, all these guys drove from Calgary, which is like 10, 11 hour drive, through the Rocky Mountains. So if that's not a testament to, I guess, the reliability and durability of a car, I mean, that is a proper road trip. Like, we were in Kelowna last weekend, that's like a 4-hour drive. That's not a proper road trip. 11 hours, you're driving. I can't get over how quick this steering rack is, man. Like, this feels
solid.
It feels super solid. Like, definitely. And it just builds. It just keeps building. Oh my god. What does it even take to get an SR to rev past 10,000 RPM?
It's in the cam design, right? The head design.
Right.
So like with the VE, it doesn't have a rocker arm.
Right.
That's what's stopping the SR20s from revving high, because those rocker arms might skip and pop out of its place.
Sure.
Or it actually breaks. But this one is a solid cam that rides right over top of a roller, and it's locked in with a pin, so it won't pop out.
Oh, okay.
And the head is a lot bigger.
You have built an impressive car.
Thank you.
This is, I'm so glad you were able to bring this out. Like, I've never even heard of an SR revving that high. That's so crazy. Like, oh my god. Is this a stock shifter in here, or?
Yeah, but we have to modify because it has an RB25 transmission.
Oh, okay.
So the shifter feels a little bit off.
You've had no problems with that transmission though, the RB25?
No. It has an OS Geiken gear set in there.
Right.
But last year one of the synchro popped out.
Right.
One of the springs, so I just had to replace all the synchros and bearings and stuff, and back in it goes, and it's perfect again.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I guess I've never rebuilt a transmission before. I've done a clutch. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was about 15 kilometers an hour. We're good though. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not what I expected, and I don't mean that in a bad way whatsoever. It's just, I've never felt a car like this. Never felt like, wow. Yeah, this on a track would be nuts. I've never even driven on a track, but man, oh man. Hey man, thanks Win for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this quick episode on the car. Hopefully we can make it past this. Yeah, we got room over here. Thank you so much. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, all the good stuff. Subscribe, tell your friends, and check out Win's shop. Do you guys have like a website or Instagram or something?
Yeah, AutoDream. AutoDream.ca is a website.
AutoDream.ca.
Yeah.
There it is. Thanks again, Win, so much. You guys have a good one.
Driving the car is kind of funny. Like, it doesn't really throw you back in the seat like some of these other smaller cars do. The power is more linear, and in driving it, you don't really get a full idea of how fast you're going until you look at the speedo. You know, and this thing, I mean, it gets up there really, really fast. Driving around the streets, Don't really notice a difference in power.